Hey, 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 what's up? What's up? It's your girl Shasta on Shasta Speaks. Hopping on here to talk about none other than Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes, honey, it's back, honey. This season 9 is what they are calling it. Episode 1 that aired on Saturday, November 2nd. Yeah, we got 15 more episodes. Y'all, we got 15 more episodes. What they finna do for 15 more episodes, y'all? Child, and they done already started mentioning the millimeters again in this one. Lord, I'm gonna have to start my count over. Cause I'm definitely keeping record of every episode when the millimeters are mentioned. Cause this don't make no sense. They done got brought up again, y'all. So are we gonna hear about them for another 14 episodes? What is really going on? Whew. Anywho, I'm gonna go through this, you know what I'm saying? From this episode, I'm gonna give y'all my little thoughts and things, because y'all already know I have thoughts and opinions, and I'm gonna give it to you, and then I'm going about my business, okay? Because Love and Marriage Huntsville be doing a lot out here on these YouTube streets. I'm just saying, it does a lot. For some odd reason, it's child. So I'm gonna do my little content, and then I'm gonna pop on over to the next thing. Cause listen, it be too much sometime, and child. Anywho, as always, all things discussed on this channel are alleged, in my opinion, and they are definitely for entertainment purposes only. All right. So don't come for me, because I'm not sending for nobody. Okay. All right. So the episode picks up. The ladies are still on their tropical, beautiful, what is it, the Caribbean or wherever they are, honey. Vacation. We're still at the dinner scene where Destiny done said that Melody was trying to teach Coleslaw how to respectfully cheat, honey. The bullshit of it all. And she had stood up. She had raised up and stuff. You know, they went back and forth a little bit. She had raised up and she had to go outside. Stormi went outside, was talking to her. Stormi says that, the passion that Destiny was speaking with had gotten confused with aggression. Uh-huh. Is that same passion, Stormi, that she had when y'all almost got into it at Galentine's? That passion? Uh-huh. Destiny be thinking she bad, and she be trying to pop off. Let's call a thing a thing. Okay. So anywho, she come on back in there and she sit down, and Melody is pretty much like this, raising up, like, I'm not with none of that tonight. And I listen, I get it, because she tried to act like she was raising up to go get some out. Now you raised up like you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to rock somebody. Just own it. It is what it is. But ain't nobody got time for that. And Melody was pretty much saying, I'm not with none of that tonight. And so Destiny wanted to immediately go into the whole thing about she ain't messing with Martell. And Melody was like, no, I'm done with this night. I'm ready to go back to the house with the food that I'm still hungry, this and that. Listen, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I just felt like it was time for everybody to go. So they all leave. Um, And as they walking out, Shanita, tell Tisha, like she been saying, come on, Ops. And Tisha got mad that time. And Tisha was like, she felt like it was disrespectful when, they almost get into it. So Melody, getting Tisha, talking to Tisha. I think it was Melody and maybe Miss Nell or somebody was talking to Tisha. And then Kimmy then took Shanita over to the side, basically talking to Shanita, just telling her, you know what I'm saying? That don't be saying that to her, because Tisha whole thing was, you don't know me, which Shanita don't know Tisha, you know what I'm saying, like that. Um was Is Tisha the op? Yeah, kind of sort of Tisha the op. But shit, I feel like everybody the op. Well, just you listen. I just really feel like everybody is the op at this point. So as far as I'm concerned, Shanita should have been calling everybody the op except for her and Lauren. And with the stuff that went on behind now with Shanita, but I don't think she needs no op. So don't let me even try to say that. But anywho, um, Shanita pretty much like that. Tisha been messy this whole time, and that she the messiest one of them. But that's because Tisha been the pot stirrer. Tisha been the bone carrier, like Carlos King said in that interview and said that Tisha had been the bone carrier this season and she was doing good. Yeah, when you the bone carrier, your ass is messy. Y'all remember Sheree? They used to call Sheree the damn bone carrier over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Messy, always in some mess. Tisha, they done put Tisha, come close. Let me talk to you for a minute. Now listen, girl. Them producers done put battery in your back and pretty much done wound you up and told you to go out here and do this stuff and don't fall for it, girl, because now you finna be wearing this messy label. Don't do it. Just be like, nah, you got to draw the line somewhere, Tisha. Don't fall into that trap. Don't be the messy one, the bone carrier one, to where every time you come around, people looking like, oh, here she come. Don't do it, Tisha, girl. So like I said, Kimmy was playing the peacemaker. Shanita, finally was like, she got it or whatever. So they go on. In the midst of all of this, here go Destiny. She talking about she need a moment with Sonny. Destiny, you done had a moment with Sonny and at the table. Now you want to talk to Sonny again. So you done pull Sonny over to the side. You telling her you want her to admit that they really had a relationship, that they really had a friendship. I just want to understand why this is so important to her. And I'm sorry if I sound insensitive, or someone might be like, you don't understand this, or you don't understand girl code, or you don't. Maybe I don't. Somebody explain that shit to me like I'm a first grader, because I just don't understand why you need someone to own the fact that they was your friend if they keep saying they wasn't your friend. Because the moment you tell me that you wasn't my friend, then bitch, we wasn't friends. Oh, we was just associates. Oh, we just knew each other. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Once you let me know what it is, I ain't finna press that issue no more. I ain't running up behind nobody for nothing. So I'm just like, girl, what are we doing? Like, why are you steady more running behind this girl? Trying to get her to admit to the relationship, and then you got tears in your eyes. And I'm like, girl, I didn't see you with no tears in your eyes when you was telling Melody seasons ago about you and the man getting a divorce. You more upset about, and now I'm trying to figure, is you more upset about the girl, or is you more upset about Moses? And what you and that girl was doing, Destiny? Allegedly, in my opinion. Was y'all cause you sure is giving that you real upset about her not claiming you. Cause that's what that's boiling down to as well. And maybe this is just from, um female thing, because of what we do know about her past and her mother and things like that. So maybe it's that. But girl, honey, I was like, Destiny, give it a rest. Like, come on. And then you get mad because she ain't saying what you want her to say and you walk off. And child, you just at this point it's giving you want camera time. They done put a battery in your back too, Destiny, and you want camera time because it don't make no sense that you study more coming behind this girl, and now you talking about now you harping on the fact that you and her was friends. Girl. Anyway. All right. So then they get back to the house. Melody going up to the room, and I think she was going to the room to talk to Shanita. Destiny coming in. She walking in too. She don't mouth to Mel that she's sorry. Mel gave, the little halfway hug and this and this and that. And she and Destiny tell her, I love you. I still love you. Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what that right there. First of all, something wrong with you. Is something wrong with you, Legend, in my opinion, because what you talking about? You just got through sitting at a damn table telling me I was trying to tell the girl that was had my niggas stuck in and fucking her in every hole in her body and shit, and you telling everybody that I was talking to this hoe, telling her how to respectfully cheat with my nigga, and now you get up here telling me I'm sorry, I still love you. Girl, do what? Do what? No, ma'am. You can't. You can't. And if that's how you show your love, then keep it. Cause I don't want it. I really feel like Destiny is fucked up. One or two things is happening here with Destiny. Either she really fucked up about this loss of this friendship with Melody, and she know Melody is a good goddamn friend to have, and she's upset with herself that she picked the wrong fucking team. All right. Or Marcel, damn, not Marcel, Martell. Okay. Martell that sent her ass out on a dummy mission to try to get some type of goddamn evidence to try to use against Melody later on. That's the only goddamn thing I can think of why you would be running, you know what I'm saying, behind this girl acting like this, because ain't no goddamn way. Baby, ain't no goddamn way. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. What is this? What is going on? Baby, ain't no way. So then, um, the other thing is too, before I forget this thought, picking Martell's side has not benefited Destiny one bit. Being over there on that side with him, ain't no benefits over there. Ain't no 401k over there. Ain't no retirement plans over there. Baby, they ain't got nothing going on over there but the goddamn rent. Like, fuck I get over here? How the fuck I get over here in the projects? I got to get out of here. Uh-huh. You pick that side. And you got to stay over there, boo. Anywho, Melody done with this. Melody, whenever Shanita talked to Shanita, she pretty much, told her what happened. And then when she was talking, she was just like, I don't need no new friends. I'm not trying to take no friend applications. I'm good. And listen, as she should be. Ain't no way in the world you could do the shit that this girl did and how she'd have moved and think you would ever get an opportunity to be in my presence in that capacity ever again. Ever again. Ain't no way. All right, so the next day, Mel has them scheduled to do ATV ride and shit. I think they was doing ATV ride. And so, honey, Mel flirt with the little island boy, and he is fine as frog cat. The boy fine as frog cat, honey. She feeling all on him in his face and this and this and that. Kim is still, Kimmy salty. And I'm like, Kimmy, Lord, you just gonna find an issue with everything at this point, which is unlike Kimmy. I'm surprised by her. Like I don't know what she going through, but she definitely is being much more negative than she previously has been. And I'm like, what the fuck going on with you? Because she was pretty much saying they couldn't take all of them at one time to this place that he was taking them to see the view of the islands. And they took the first, I think it was the first couple carloads of them. And Kimmy and Tisha was not in their first set of carloads. And so honey, Kim had an issue with that. She said, I guess these car rides is divided up like these rooms is. And I'm like, girl, I don't like seeing that side of Kimmy. Kimmy, I don't know what's going on, boo, but I don't like that. You usually ain't this negative, and I don't like that. Anyway, um, when they got over there to the thing, the little group of them, it was Mel, Stormi, Destiny, I think Trisha. I can't remember if Miss Neil was there or not, but anyway, Melody was telling Destiny pretty much that she appreciated her sharing the messages with them. Shanita was there too. Lauren was there. Yeah. She appreciated you know, Destiny telling them about the messages from the phone that she read out about Sonny and Moses. Said it makes sense now to them, and it sounds like Moses was playing both of them. True. I mean, he was pretty much. And so Mel is like, how can we fix it? How can we fix it where we all can coexist at this point? Destiny says they need to move back to St. Louis. And Melody was like, well, they ain't moved here. You have to, they don't live here. And Destiny was like, well, he here more than he was when we was together. Now listen. This might would have hit differently if we all had, and when I say we all, I'm sure if you over here on my channel listening to this video, then you already know what I'm finna talk about. Carlos King literally just did an interview with Richie Scott on his channel. Shout out to is it DJ Richie Scott? I done said Richie Scott. DJ Richie Scott on his YouTube channel. And in that interview, Carlos King talked about the fact that when they were in talks with Destiny for Destiny to come back this season. And when they were talking to her about what she had going on, I guess the whole Moses, Sonny that married Moses, my ex, came up. And so from there, they reached out, meaning the producers, whoever, reached out to Sonny and Moses and asked them if they want to come on, if they would be willing to come on the show. They said yes. When they said yes, he reached out to Destiny and let Destiny know and asked Destiny if she had a problem with it because this is her real, this is what's gonna da 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 da. And Destiny was like, yeah, let's do it. This is my real life. Blah 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 blah. Wait a minute. So you agreed well before these people came, which is why put it in reverse, Terry. Okay, put it in reverse, Terry. Remember, Tisha and Destiny had liked Sonny's wedding picture with Moses, but then all of a sudden they wasn't on that no more. So then everybody had to go unliking pictures and shit because when they figured out that they was gonna come on the show, so it had to look. So now Destiny had to go into it's a problem mode that she with Moses because all of this you already knew. You knew they was coming. So now you acting like you mad, but you knew they was coming. You knew what was going on. Did you, girl? That's what I'm like, and that came from Carlos King mouth. So what we doing? What we doing? Like now you mad because they there, but they the only reason you got a storyline and you back on the show because without Sonny and Moses, what's the storyline for Destiny, y'all? And that ain't no shade, that ain't no shit. I'm just asking a legitimate question. What is the storyline if Moses and Sonny say no and say, no, we ain't trying to do that. We don't want to be on TV. Then what? Is she back this season? Does she have a storyline? We already know she can't talk about her ex. She ain't got no other at the time. I don't think she really had any other business ventures doing anything. So what becomes the storyline if they don't agree to come back on the show or come on the show? Somebody drop down in if somebody know, drop down in the comments and let me know, because it ain't no shade. I'm just trying to really figure out why we acting. But then again, Martell with his line as did say they all be acting. So this is the one and only time. Y'all can timestamp. This is the one and only goddamn time though that I, I might feel like he told the truth about something, because that right there is an act that she doing. Cause you already knew what time it was and you knew them people was coming. Girl. So anyway, moving on, child. So then Destiny tells, you know, Melody that she understands why Melody was so upset at being reminded of her pain with Martell, and she's sorry for her part in it, blah blah blah. And they end up you know, hugging it out. In her confessional, Mel's pretty much like, as the host, she trying to put her best foot forward so everybody can at least get along on this trip. Melody, you be giving these people an inch and they running with a mile, baby. Because that hug, I feel like she felt like that hug was sealing some type of deal on something, and that y'all was back where y'all need to be. And I think you just need to keep your boundaries in place and not send any type of, like, just continue to stand on your business and don't move from it. Stay right there, because any little bit of any little bit of hope, I feel like she taking it like, okay, I'm a little bit closer to being back in. That's just me. I don't know, but that's what it seems like. So Mel thinking they done, but oh no. Oh no. Destiny feel like now she want to talk about the whole loss of their friendship, and she wants to, you know, address the whole she cool, you know, how she still was cool with Martell, and Melody was like, how could you not know I wouldn't want you to be cool with him? And you know, when you getting off the phone with me to my girl, this Martell, blah blah blah. Y'all, we are girls. We all know how we would feel in that situation. I'm sorry, but I don't care who you are. Like, if you done went through something with a nigga and this one of your best friends that you are close to, you done confided in, they've been there with you through this whole damn thing, and you talking to them and they tell you they got to get off the phone because there go your ex nigga on their line. That who? For me personally, she ain't never got to worry about talking to me again. And that's on period, because bitch, who? What you won't do is go between trying to tell my business to him. And guess what? I don't want to hear what the fuck he got going on at all. Like, it was not necessary to say, oh, girl, let me click over this Martell. You could have literally been like, girl, I'll call you back. Like, what the fuck? It never made sense from day one. But Destiny said, you know, during all this stuff, it wasn't fair that she was perceived as a liar, and that also there's this rumors out now that she's messing with Martell, and all of this stuff then grew legs and this and that. And Melody's pretty much like, you know what else grew legs? And she asked her about what she said about her mother and how Destiny accused her mom of being a pimp. And so Destiny pretty much, she apologizes, but Mel was like, where did that come from? And Destiny was like, I just want to apologize for that. Do you accept that? And Melody's like, no, because I want to know where that came from. And Destiny's like, I just want to apologize. I want to move forward. Do you accept my apology? And Melody's like, nope, because it don't make sense. And I want to know where that came from. And I'm with her. But when you can't call my mama a pimp and think shit gonna be sweet ever again. And that's sorry, not sorry. Like, Where did that come from? But see, we all know where it came from. It came from him. Cause that ain't the only person that we done heard say that. And if y'all listen to those recordings back in the day, y'all know what recordings I'm talking about. That blog that had them recordings out there. On them recordings, I distinctly remember hearing that person on them recordings say that Melody's mom pimped her out. So this is a narrative that he has been spinning, and he be telling Destiny all this stuff, and she regurgitates it. That's all she do. But she wasn't finna come out and say that. She wasn't finna say, "Oh, I got that from Martell." But I feel like that's where she got it from, allegedly, in my opinion. Who else would say something like that? Because in her confessional, when she says that it's because her mama don't hold her accountable, and because it's profitable for her, and people who hold Melody accountable, shit happens and blah blah blah, and the mama don't want to lose her I guess golden goose type of shit, money, access to the money and shit like that. Girl, that shit don't even go with nothing to do with goddamn pimping. You just tried to make some up in that moment to make it sound good, but at the end of the day, you know goddamn well you got that shit from that boy. You got that shit from that boy, and you ran with it in that moment, and you got it from that boy back then, and you said it before you fucking knew it. And then you trying to backtrack and try to say, "Oh no, is this girl?" That shit don't even go with that. You should have rehearsed that a little better, if that. But you weren't prepared for her to ask you about that. You weren't prepared. You didn't have nothing already rehearsed in your head of what you was gonna say to that, because you didn't expect her to reach back there to that and ask about that right there about her mama. But that whole scenario right there is another part of the reason why y'all never be cool again. Y'all will never be cool again. Her mama still don't fuck with you. She not gonna fuck with you. Period. And just recently you disrespected her mom by trying to talking loud to her mama. Her mama don't have to speak to you, girl. But that's how you know y'all will never be cool again. You do too much, and they not fucking with you. So Mel's like, to be this discussion is to be continued. And Destiny hit her butt. Now I don't know what the hit on the butt was for. I don't know if she tried to hit her on the butt just to be like, girl, like they back buddy, chummy, or what the hit on the butt was for. But girl, girl, keep your hands off her butt, because we don't for 1 minute believe that, you know what I'm saying, if you still trying to spin that narrative that you could have had her or in Martell, we still don't believe that. So keep your hands to yourself there. So then we get back to they go back to the house. They do or they do a dinner. They're getting ready to do a dinner outside or whatever at the island. And Shanita ends up apologizing to Tisha for calling her the op. She's, she pretty much like, I get it, I don't know you like that. And Tisha, accepted the apology. She pretty much like, I should have said something at that time, because at first I did kind of laugh it off, and I should have let you know that it bothered me then. And so it is what it is. Like I said, honey, Tisha ain't the only op. Everybody the op, as far as I'm concerned, Dr. Shanita. So everybody should have been getting called a op. And so when they sitting at the thing, when Destiny come back in there, Stormi had sat beside Mel up there at the head of the table beside Mel. When Destiny walk in there, Destiny like, who in my seat? And she wants to sit up there beside Mel. So Stormi's like, oh, you want to sit right here? You can sit right here. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Like, Destiny feel like she got a chance now. She feel like she's somewhat back in with Melody. She feel like she back in there some kind of way. So she trying to get all up there beside her at the table and shit. I'm just like, even Kimmy in her confession, I was like, well, why she want to sit up there? And she's like, this kind of looking like old time. Cause Destiny feel like, oh, okay. I got one foot in. Girl, you don't ever. Don't ever. That Scorpio energy right now on that trail, Melody going along to get along. But as soon as y'all hit back, honey, you trust me. Ain't no toe even in with her. Okay. She ain't fucking with you. So, and even Sunny spoke about it in her confessional. She was just like, did the whole Destiny sitting beside Melody just really looked forced? And it did. It's almost like Destiny gets territorial about people. Like like how she is with Melody, and then even when she was talking to Sunny, it's like once you friends with her, or once she thinks she friends with you, or however the fuck the shit go, she get real territorial about your ass. Girl, too much, too damn much. Um, Melody brings up the fact that not Tisha, Kimmy said that she likes it when the guys are there, and Melody says she like it when it's just the girls. Kimmy feels like that's because Melody been flirting with the little island man, playing with him, da 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 da. And Kimmy just like, that's why we want our men here too. Kimmy, girl, you too old to act like you can't enjoy yourself on a girls trip with the girls. Okay, don't do that. And girl, don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay to get away from your man every so often. He gonna be all right. He ain't doing nothing. He at the house chilling with Monster. Him and Monster is at the house getting Monster through this 12th grade year. He's talking about his ACT scores and where he want to go to school and stuff. And he ain't doing nothing, Kimmy. So just chill and enjoy yourself. Sometimes you got to get a break from Kimmy. Kimmy ass is very male identified. I'm figuring it out. Like she is very masculine. And yeah, because girl, there was no need for the men to be there. Okay. So Sunny decides she gonna apologize to Destiny. Destiny didn't accept the apology. Destiny didn't accept the apology. That's just it. Like, child. Because at this point, I don't know if Destiny more hurt by the Sunny friendship or the Moses relationship or whatever situationship that they was in. And I don't know what's going on with damn Destiny. In what at this point, Destiny just trying to get her little check. That's what it's giving. Let me keep some going so I can get my check. Uh-huh. I just don't know if we got 14 more episodes of this shit to go. That's what I need to know. When do that storyline run out? And then what does the storyline for Destiny become after it runs out? Because what we know is that somewhere in here, Moses ass going to jail. Uh-huh. That's been confirmed. We know that. Okay, that ain't alleged. Moses ass is locked up. When Moses going to jail, and is that gonna be on is that gonna be on the episode? Are we gonna get that in the episode? And then what does Destiny storyline shift over to? That's what we want to know. We the people want to know. Is Moses going to jail gonna be an episode? And what does the Moses Sunny Destiny storyline shift to once that happens? Um And here go Miss Nell, the biggest disappointment of the night. Miss Nell decides she wants to apologize to Melody and brings up the millimeters. But hold on. From something that happened apparently a while back. So why we talking about it today at this damn dinner table? Is it possibly because the producer said, Nell, we need you to bring up something about the millimeters? Do you have something you could bring up about the millimeters? Because we need to get a topic of the millimeters brought up so that Stormi and Tisha and Destiny, everybody else can jump in it. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. She brought them up, talking about she apologizing to Mel because she understands she can't control them. And then Destiny ass over there talking about, where she can't control them, but she could put out a statement and diffuse their activation. I'm sick of this activated goddamn word too. That shit is getting on my nerves. And Nell over there talking about, well, she can't do that because then she gonna lose her fans and she gonna lose her money. Do what? So this is what I need to understand. The only people buying Melody's products are Melometers. I call bullshit. The only people supporting Melody in her property preservation course that she does, I call bullshit. The many other business ventures that Melody has, they are all coming to her from people that are Melometers. I call bullshit. Go away from us with this Melometer shit. Seriously, there are literally people who support Melody that are not Melometers. You don't have to be a Melometer to support her. You don't. It's not a fucking requirement. And they keep pushing this narrative out there as if it is. It don't make a lick of damn sense at all. Then Stormi says that she talks about her incident and the person that came, and Melody's pretty much like, where is the proof that it's Melometers that is doing this stuff? How do y'all know that it's Melometers? And Tisha and Stormi are like, they self-proclaim. I could self-proclaim anything. I could self-proclaim that I'm Michelle Obama, but y'all know goddamn well I'm not Michelle Obama. Or, you know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to somebody, I could say I'm this or I'm that. But if you're not seeing me to be able to point to me and say, girl, you know, goddamn well, you not Michelle or whatever. Like, how do you know? Anyone can say anything. Where is the proof? Where is the proof? I'm with Melody on that. Like, where is the proof? And it's got to be legitimate proof. It can't be where she said she was this. Come on. A person trying to wreak havoc and cause chaos could say that they're a Melometer because they know, because at this point the Melometers are easy targets. So now everything bad or wrong that is happening with anyone on Love Marriage Huntsville that is not Melody, people can point and say it's a Melometer, and then here we go. They off to the races with all those Melometers. They're crazy. They're this. They're that. Man, get the fuck out of here with that narrative. It is old and it is dry and it is stale. Like at this point, in the beginning, it was kind of like what they doing, but at this point, it's out of hand. Like to the point to where something really does need to happen because this is it's too much. It don't make sense. But Stormi says that she's always been vocal in about where she stood with things, and even though her mother doesn't like Melody, she's always been vocal about the fact that she's not in agreement with that. And you know, she's always stated where she stands. And she asked Melody if she's ever done that, if she's ever come out and said where she stands. And Melody's pretty much like, she ain't got to stay where she stands. Listen. At the end of the day, ain't nobody got to do a damn thing but live and then one day die. That's it. That's all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about or what y'all thought about the episode. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. We got more content coming. Um, Make sure you hit the notification button so you know when I do upload content, because I'm always randomly uploading content. And please, please, please make sure you have your notifications turned on so you will get it. But like I said, like the video, drop down in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Does Melody need to stay where she's staying? Mm, let me know. All right, y'all. I'll holla.